Hey guys, I'm Chef T Max. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today, a vegan chocolate mug cake. Perfect for Valentine's. Super simple and easy for that vegan love of your life. This is something great you can do. Or even if you're not vegan, you just want to have something a little bit sweet and healthier. So try it. Tell me what you think. Click subscribe if you're not doing that already. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and ring that bell. And I'll send you new things I have coming up. So that chocolate mug cake is coming. Stay with me. Hey guys, super simple recipe. I'm going to start this out now. Like inside of the mug cake, I like to put a center in it. Now you can do it with chocolate chips, but I'm going to do mine with this beautiful mixture of honey. So I've got nice orange blossom honey right here from Florida. I've got some beautiful fresh almond butter. And I'm going to just whip that up like this. And I'm going to put a little bit of almond milk in that to kind of thin it out a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to loosen it up and make it a little bit less of a pasty blob, because I really want it to kind of be soft in the center of this cake. Now again, chocolate chips is always a good option. So that's what you get. Taste it, make sure you like it. I actually want to put a pinch of salt in it. That'll bring out the sweetness, okay? I like desserts that aren't just ultra sweet, but savory and sweet. So I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients first. So here I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, like that, okay? And then I'm gonna have a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Now, cocoa powder, just want to get a nice, good quality cocoa powder. Okay, so there we go right there, 1/2 cup. Okay, I'll put that away over here. Beautiful. Now, I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We'll level that off nice, so it's, well, that's a little bit heavy. So 1 teaspoon baking powder. All right, and then I'm going to put a pinch of salt, which for me is a 1/2 teaspoon is a pinch, right? It's just a little bit in there. Mix that up like this. Perfect. Put that to the side. Okay, now I'm going to take my wet ingredients. So for the wet ingredients, we're going to use 1 cup of almond milk. Okay, so a cup of almond milk. Then I'm going to go with a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Okay, and then some of the coconut oil I'm going to put right here in my cup. So I've got a couple cups here. I'm going to put a little teaspoon in there so I can wipe it around in there before we pour this mug cake in, so it doesn't stick to the sides. Okay, and then I've got beautiful real maple syrup. So you want to, this one hasn't been opened yet, so let me open it. Well, it's a lot harder than I thought to open these things. So there we go. We got the safety seal on there removed off, and I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of beautiful maple syrup. So great flavors, right? And you know what? If you're going to have sugar, why not have healthy? Well, not healthy, but why not have like a beautiful, beautiful flavor of that maple that you get from this. Now, because it's cold, you can see the coconut's already seized up a little bit, which is fine. It's going to mix around in there just fine in a second. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to my dry ingredients like this. Okay, so just mix it around gently. While we're doing that too, I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil all over the sides of these mugs. You can use any mug you want. They should be microwave safe because we are going to microwave this. How great is that? You're not even baking this. This is going to be 90 seconds in the microwave. What I like about this is you're going to serve these hot. So you're going to make it, put it in the fridge, right? And you let it sit in the fridge till you're ready to have your cake. And then you take your cake out, you put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, microwave it. It's going to be beautiful and hot at that point. Okay. This, I want to just keep stirring. Don't make a big mess out of it. Go slow. Like this, kind of just tossing it in like this. And once everything's wet, then it'll mix a little nicer. Like that. Once everything's wet, then it'll break up and you'll get a really nice mixture of this batter. We just want all those flavors to be together, right? We want to make sure that we don't have clumps of our oil, because that coconut oil will solidify when it gets really cold. So we want those bits to be in there, right? Just like butter, right? That's what it looks like. Now, from here, I'm going to take my beautiful dishes and I'm going to go ahead and pour like a quarter of the way. One more. Okay. And then this one too, quarter of the way. And what we want to do is be able to give ourselves plenty of space on the top to let these rise, okay? Now I'm going to put this in the center. Nice teaspoon, not too much. And then we're going to go back on top and fill this up to about halfway, like that. Okay, now you can refrigerate them like this, which is always nice to do. I love the flavor of raw dough, even though it's not good for you to be eating it like that with the raw flour in there. But from here, we're just going to go ahead and microwave these for 90 seconds, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So I'll see you back in a second. Okay, guys, we're back. It's about 90 seconds, and I wanted to kind of just let it sit and rest. Remember, like a microwave cooks on the inside and to the outside, right? And so we don't want to just dive in right away. We got to let it sit in the container and cool a little bit. And at that point, it's going to cook us all the way kind of through. I go around the outside of it with a knife like this, okay? And then I want to just plop it out on my dish like this. And you can see very steamy at this point, right? But my cake is looking wonderful. Okay, now this time you can make a nice chocolate sauce if you want to put over it. You can have pretty cups. Like if you want to have a beautiful coffee cup and you want to serve it in the coffee cup with a little bit of powdered sugar on it. This is really nice with ice cream. But we're going to cut into it because I want you guys to see what this looks like on the inside. When we cut this and we flop it over, look at that cake. Look how moist that is, right? So this cake was something that we put together, these ingredients, microwaved this right from the fridge, and came up with a cake that is moist. It's got that beautiful like almond in there in the center with the honey. That's really nice when it's warm. This is still piping hot, and it's going to cool off and even firm up a little bit more in its texture. But the cake has a super delicate texture to it. Very soft, very decadent. and it's vegan and beautiful. And this is something you guys can do. Put it in the refrigerator, let it sit there till dinner's over, pull it out, microwave it, let it sit for a second, plop it in a bowl or eat it right out of a beautiful mug that you're cooking it in with a scoop of ice cream on top of it. And you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it because it's easy and something you can put together quick at home, put some healthy ingredients in it, the healthiest you can without adding sugar and flour to something. But it's just a real quality flavor for something that's so quick to do. And that's why you're gonna have fun making these at home. So try it at home for your loved one, and I'll see you guys back soon in the kitchen. I'm Chef Dean Max.